What is going on, guys? Sterling with Handsome WP here. In this video, we're going to take a look at one of our templates for Handsome Checkout. It is the multi-product template. So let's jump right into it. First things first, we're going to head to all of our templates, and I'm going to open up the My Handsome Checkout template. So let's open that up. So here I am on the back end of my Handsome Checkout page. You can see that I have a t-shirt added. I have my product info, product image. I have the Marketing Pro template selected so far. I have some template colors in. I've selected the fields I want to include. I have filled out my my information for my title and button text for my step templates. I added my logo. I added just one bullet point. I've added one testimonial and I've added one trust point. So let's update and let's take a look at what this looks like on the front end. So here I am. Here's my product. Here's my bullet point, my testimonial, my trust point, my button, and you can see it looks fine. It looks great. Now let's add a couple more products to this page. So let's say I wanted to bundle together some products as an order. So I wanted to sell a cap, then I also wanted to sell a hoodie. So there I added a cap and hoodie to my checkout. I'm going to update and then we'll refresh on this page. Now you're going to notice that my total has increased, but there's no representation of the products that are added to my order. Now I can adjust this. If I come down and I click on order details, I can display my order details on any template. So that's kind of a handy little tool. Now you can see exactly what is included. My products, I have a t-shirt, a cap, and a hoodie, just like I added, and you can see why my cost has gone up. This is okay. These are just line items. If we wanted to actually have a visual representation of what has been added to the order, we would want to use the multi-product template. So let's uncheck that order details checkbox, and then let's click on multi-product, and let's update and head back to the front. I'm going to refresh. And now you can see I get a beautiful checkout page. And one thing to note, guys, I am zoomed in. If I zoom out, you can see that that my logo shrinks down, which is kind of nice. I am zoomed in just so you guys can see on the screen recording what everything says, and you're not having to kind of wonder what you're looking at. So that is why this logo is so big. Normally it would be a lot smaller. But anyway, you can see here I have a multi-step checkout over here to the left. Here I have a nice little readout of all the products that are added to my cart. Or added to my order. So if I hit next step, I'm brought to my checkout information and I can place my order. I still have my testimonial down here and my trust point, and you will notice that I have product features here. So it does include the bullet points and the product features that you set up on your Handsome Checkout. Why is this important? Well, you're not selling one product anymore. You're selling multiple products. That's why we selected the multi-product template. And you're not going to just show features of the t-shirt. You would want to probably show features of, say we're selling a skateboard and this is the board and the trucks and the wheels. We would want to share some cool features of the full product that is included in the order, if that makes sense. Or if you don't want to have any of these features on there, you can always scroll down and scroll down to our bullet points. If you had multiples, you would just click this trash can to delete it, but we're just going to delete out all of the bullet point information and update. And now if you watch here, this is going to disappear and our testimonial is going to be pulled up right under our total. So let's refresh. And there you can see we have our subtotal, total, and there's our testimonial. So if you don't want to include any product information or any bullet points, you don't have to in this template. Now, one question that people may have is, can I still use variations and quantity options on the multi-product checkout? And you definitely can. So to demonstrate that, I'm going to actually get rid of the cap and get rid of the hoodie. And I'm just going to have my t-shirt. Now my t-shirt does have 3 variations. It has large, medium, and small. So there's 3 different types of t-shirt that make up my t-shirt product. So I'm going to select this variation in quantities checkbox, and I have a video that runs over in depth every single one of these settings, but I'm going to run through them quickly here just as a demonstration. I'm going to come down and I'm going to select simple variation. I'm going to update, and then if I come back to this template and refresh, now you're going to see that I have just a large t-shirt applied. That's because this is my primary variation. If I click into my next step, you can see that now we have a second option called product selection. And this is going to, and then our payment info moves to our third step. And this is where I'm going to be able to switch between my 3 different variations. So I can select any shirt size that I want, and you'll see that reflected up here. And it will actually change my total as well, because each variation costs a different amount. So you can actually sell variations of products on this and have a live readout. Now let's say that we wanted to have a order page where people could order our t-shirt, and they want to order, build an order of multiple quantities of all of our different variations. So we're going to select drop down quantities and variations. We are now still on our t-shirt, so we'll refresh. Here you can see we have 1 t-shirt added, but now we're going to get a nice little drop down readout. So if I select, let's add 15 large t-shirts, that's going to reflect here. Let's add 11 medium, and let's add 18 small. And here you can see my order has been constructed over here visually, so they can see exactly how many of each variation they're purchasing. And then they can go to the next step, which is payment info, and place their order. Now, if you wanted to allow people to choose between simple products, let's add that cap, and let's add that hoodie back into our order. We'll scroll up and add our cap and our hoodie. We're going to scroll down to our variation and quantity options. We're going to select in our drop down simple products, and then we will update. Now it's going to actually allow them to swap between all of our different products we have in our cart or in our order. So they can select between t-shirt, cap, and hoodie. They'll select, it's going to swap that product out and adjust the price and the quantity, all based on how we have this set up. We're going to take a look real quick at our simple quantities, which is all just based off of our first product, which is the t-shirt. So they're going to be able to adjust the quantity and a custom price. So let's take a look at what that looks like. We're going to move to our product selection, and then here we can see they can swap between buying 1, buying 2 and getting 1 free, and I have those prices set up over here, and buying a box. So really easy. We can still use our variations and quantity options on the multi-product checkout template, and just very powerful, clean, nice looking template when you want to display that there are multiple products in one order. Lastly, guys, I just want to take a look at the order bump on this template. Let's enable our order bump. You can see I'm applying a cap, and then I have my information in there. Let's update. I'm going to come back to this and refresh. Now we've moved back to a 2 payment option page because I removed the quantity and variation, so we don't have to do any product selection. And when I click there and I scroll down, you're going to see that we have a discounted product added there. You can see the total was changed there, but also the cap was added to our order up there. And like I mentioned, I am zoomed way in, so you're going to normally be able to see this update over here. If I check that box, you can see that product appear and disappear. So it's kind of a nice visual representation of that. I want to thank you guys so much for watching this video. My name is Sterling with Handsome WP. If you have any questions about anything I talked about in this video, be sure to leave us a comment on YouTube. We will answer you. Or you can head over to our website and send us an email as well. Give us a thumbs up and a subscribe, really helps the channel out, and we're going to be creating a ton of different content, teaching people how to use our products, but also teaching people just about WordPress in general and Woocommerce and how to accomplish some really cool stuff. So make sure you subscribe and throw us a thumbs up, and I will see you guys in the next video.